Hey guys, I'm here today with my official review for you of the Casemate Express Folio case for the iPad. Now, I picked this up on my trip to the United States because I was taking my iPad with me and I wanted something to protect my investment. I had some money left over, so I figured I'd get something when I was in the States. When I got there, I found a surprisingly limited library of iPad cases that would suit my needs, especially in Apple stores. So, by the end I needed a case for the flight home, so I decided to settle for the Casemate Express Folio case for the iPad, and this video is the result of that decision. I decided to try out the case and give you guys my full review of it. So I first want to say that I know that Casemate, at least for me, isn't really a recognised brand, and this was a very cheap case, like $20. And some of you might say, well, what do you expect for that price? This was an impulse buy, but I expect a product to do what it's supposed to do and do it well, no matter what price is paid. So, right away that puts a negative kind of start to the review, and I'm afraid it doesn't get much better than that. So, let's just talk about this case. It's made from nylon that is very, very scratchy, and you can already see some of the stitching from around the side coming loose, and this case easily picks up a lot of debris. Very, very scratchy texture on the front of the case. If we open up the case, we see that again doesn't get much better. The iPad is far out, and this nylon top bit is very, very, very thin and has this nasty textured inside. The front of the case is closed by magnets, and unless you have the iPad situated in the case perfectly, the magnets don't always respond. If we now take the iPad out of the case, just bring it out for a second, and we then try and place it back in. Sometimes it can be a little bit awkward to get the magnets to shut. We didn't experience that here, but sometimes it does happen. So my assessment of this case is it's very thin. The construction is awful. It doesn't look attractive, and the magnets inside of the case are poor and may actually eventually damage something inside of the iPad with all that magnetic force. So this review has had a very negative kind of tint on it, and in my reviews I try and be balanced by the products I get, but I truly have nothing positive to say about this case and will be looking for a replacement as soon as possible. So that was my review of the Casemate Express iPad case. Do you think I was way off base? Do you have the case? Do you think I was harsh on it? I want to hear your perspective on this case if you have it. Another thing I want to mention real quick is the sides, I don't know if you can see, have no protection on them. So that is there you can see the sides are bare. So that is another negative aspect of this case. Anyway, as I was saying, if you want to chime in on this, feel free to do so. If you like this video, you can subscribe, and see you in the next video, guys.